Hello everyone, welcome to House News. In this episode, we'll present you the latest information coming from the House of Representatives of the Republic of Indonesia. And now, let's see the headlines for today. Commission 1 urges increased budget for Ministry of Foreign Affairs to support diplomatic missions and diplomats' welfare. Starting in 2024, civil servants from various ministries and institutions, including those from the Secretariat General of the House, will be transferred to the new capital city. The House urges the government to conduct social research to prevent land conflicts in the new capital development. Commission 10 calls on the government to ensure equitable growth of Indonesia's tourism and creative economy sectors in 2024 budget. Since being inaugurated by President Joko Widodo in October 2017, the development of Mandalika Special Economic Zone for tourism has been ongoing. The House underlines the impact of severe drought conditions on food security and agricultural productivity. Indonesia is currently facing a tough challenge as it deals with forest and land fires spreading across various parts of the country. Prevention is the key to avoiding fires during the dry season, ensuring safety for homes and the environment. Droughts, commonly known as nature's silent destroyers, are natural disasters that have extensive impacts that go beyond the dry areas they create. Commission 1 of the House encourages an increase in the budget of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs for 2024 in order to support diplomatic missions and the welfare of diplomats. After the working meeting with the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Vice Chairperson of Commission 1 of the House, Abdul Haris Al-Mashhari, highlights the need to revise basic allowance and improve the accommodations for overseas assignments. This is necessary as the current standards have not been updated for the past 12 years. Abdul Haris also underlines the important role of Indonesian diplomats in maintaining diplomacy with various countries as well as assisting the international trade sector.
Berbagai hal, ada TLN, ada juga fasilitas rumah para diplomat kita di luar negeri yang saya kira ini memang makin kesini makin sangat membebani untuk para diplomat kita kalau tidak segera ada penyesuaian. Karena di TLN dan lain sebagainya itu terakhir standar itu dibuat 12 tahun yang lalu, tidak ada perubahan. Jadi saya kira memang sudah saatnya ada perubahan di standar dari Kementerian Luar Negeri untuk para diplomatnya.
The Minister of Foreign Affairs, Retno Marsudi, states the proposal to increase the budget for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in 2024 has been submitted to address the specific needs of optimizing diplomatic missions, especially in economic sector.
Jadi sekali lagi, tambahan yang kita mintakan adalah bukan yang berlebihan, tetapi betul-betul tambahan yang esensial agar mesin diplomasi kita bisa berjalan secara maksimal.
TVR Parlemen report. Secretary General of the House recently inspected the new capital city's location and met with authorities to discuss technical matters as part of the civil servants' relocation plan. Secretary General of the House Indra Iskandar highlights several key aspects related to the preparation for building the Parliament complex in the new capital Nusantara. The primary focus includes designing the infrastructure, supporting facilities, and ensuring the security of the members of Parliament as they carry out their duties. The new capital authority and the Ministry of Public Works and Public Housing are expected to make preparations as the initial steps for the relocations of the House to the new capital Nusantara.
Terhadap konsep tata ruang parlemen modern seperti apa, kelengkapan standarnya seperti apa, sehingga tentu harapan kami nanti perkantoran parlemen, kawasan parlemen di sana akan sangat mendukung untuk produktivitas Dewan ke depannya, sehingga lebih kondusif untuk menghasilkan produk-produk politik.
Additionally, the head of the Nusantara Capital Authority, Bambang Susantono, warmly welcomes the Secretariat General of the House and mentions his team is ready to accommodate various inputs related to the development of the parliamentary complex. Bambang emphasizes his team will continue to coordinate to support the legislative duties and functions.
Lokasi-lokasi kan memang sudah ada beberapa yang sudah diplot, tapi kemudian nanti menyangkut sumber dana ya. Bagaimana nanti tempat untuk para anggota DPR, pimpinan DPR, MPR, dan juga beberapa site-site atau tempat-tempat yang harus kita bangun.
From East Kalimantan, Sigit and Denny, TVR Parliament report. To prevent land conflicts in the new capital, Commission 2 of the House urges the government to conduct research on the social, cultural and community impacts. Member of Commission 2 of the House, Ibnu Mahmud Bilaluddin emphasizes the importance of considering protected forest areas and the customs of the local community in the development of the new capital, Nusantara. He believes insufficient social research during Nusantara development could trigger community conflicts. Furthermore, Ibnu Mahmud adds Ministry of Agrarian Affairs and Special Planning, National Land Agency, should map the customary and local community lands by maximizing the complete systematic land registration program.
Jangan sampai terjadi di IKN juga. Ya, di IKN itu nanti pasti problem sosialnya banyak ya. Kemarin waktu kami berkunjung ke sana itu sudah muncul beberapa, misalkan soal kepemilikan tanah ya, soal masyarakat adat ya, ternyata yang namanya suku Dayak itu terdiri dari subkulturnya banyak. Bukan hanya Dayak doang begitu. Ada Dayak ini, Dayak ini, Dayak ini. Nah, itu ya transformasi sosialnya harus dipikirkan ya. Jadi nanti para perencananya ini ya, wabil khusus tentunya ini Bappenas nih. Bappenas ini kan nanti menjadi leading sektornya nih sekarang ya, dalam pengembangan IKN. Nah, ini tolong dimasukkan ya unsur-unsur yang non fisiknya. Jadi para antropolognya, para sosiolognya, para psikolognya. Sehingga nanti transformasi masyarakatnya secara keseluruhan ya itu terjadi.
Ibnu also hopes all land-related issues can be resolved through dialogues and avoid oppressive measures during relocations. TVR Parliament report. After a short break, we have some exciting updates coming in from the tourism sector. Stay tuned on the House News. The House urges the government to ensure the budget limitations in 2024 do not hinder equitable growth of Indonesia's tourism and creative economy sectors. Commission 10 of the House has approved the budget allocation of 3.4 trillion for the Ministry of Tourism and Creative Economy for the year 2024. Despite the slight 12 billion increase from last year's budget ceiling, Commission 10 of the House requests the ministry to analyze the budget in order to avoid any disparities in the development of Indonesia's tourism and creative economy sectors. Member of Commission 10 of the House, Dewi Koryati, points out the importance of providing sufficient budget allocation for expanding the tourism villages. Dewi hopes the budget is not focused only on the super priority destinations.
Saya lebih suka anggaran tersebut dikucurkan atau dialokasikan untuk desa-desa wisata. Karena dengan pengalokasian yang cukup nantinya akan membuat desa-desa akan bergerak dan tentu ekonomi di daerah tersebut akan bergerak. Satu hal, kalau wisata di daerah tersebut hidup, sudah tertata dengan baik, maka tentu tingkat kebahagiaan juga akan meningkat.
Moreover, member of Commission 10 of the House, Sofyan Tan, says achieving the target number of tourists is an important factor in fostering the growth and development of the creative economy in Indonesia. Sofyan adds the Ministry of Tourism and Creative Economy should increase publicity for tourist destinations that have not yet received exposure.
Pariwisata kita sedang bergeliat. Nah, kalau itu bergeliat, dia pasti berhubungan berkaitan dengan ekonomi kreatif. Nah, karena itu kita menginginkan bahwa Kementerian Pariwisata dan Ekonomi melihat dua hal, satu dari segi publikasi, ya, satu dari segi bagaimana menciptakan atau memberikan ruang yang lebih besar bagi berkembang dan tumbuhnya ekonomi kreatif.
Adila and Dwi, TVR Parlemen, report. Commission 11 of the House requests the government to consistently support the development of Mandalika Special Economic Zone for tourism. Member of Commission 11 of the House, Muhammad Misbahun, highlights the tourism potential of Lombok Island. He emphasizes the ecotourism and sport tourism can be effectively promoted through the hosting of international events, which will also serve as a means of promotion to the global community. In order to develop the infrastructure for the Mandalika Special Economic Zone, or SEZ, Misbahun demands the project to receive budgetary support and appropriate government policies.
Bukan cuma sekedar mendukung, tapi meminta pemerintah konsisten, baik dari sisi afirmasi anggaran maupun afirmasi kebijakannya. Kalau pemerintah serius membangun infrastruktur dasar, melakukan investasi yang bersifat jangka panjang, saya yakin korporat maupun individual akan juga ikut meramaikan investasi pariwisata di Pulau Lombok ini.
Member of Commission 11 of the House, Masinton Pasaribu, explains the development of Mandalika SEZ is currently hindered by the lack of investor interest. Therefore, to overcome this challenge, Masinton adds progress in Mandalika tourism SEZ can be realized by involving state capital.
Ya, kita secara prinsip mendukung pengembangan kawasan-kawasan ekonomi khusus pariwisata. Nah, dengan penyiapan seluruh infrastruktur, sarana dan prasarana, kita harapkan bisa menarik swasta untuk berinvestasi.
From West Nusa Tenggara, Alfat Rizky, TVR Parlemen, report. Commission 4 of the House urges the collaboration between the ministries to address the effects of drought and El Nino on the agricultural sector. Member of Commission 4 of the House, Sulaiman Hamzah, explains the current drought has led to crop failure and decrease in production of essential agricultural commodities such as rice and corn. This also results in a significant increase in prices in the market. Sulaiman urges the government to accurately calculate the harvest yields due to disparities in data across ministries. This food data is important as the factor to decide strategic policies.
Yang perlu diantisipasi oleh pemerintah, menghitung secara cermat dengan produksi yang bisa diambil dari sisa dampak kekeringan ini, dan kemudian sebisa mungkin melakukan antisipasi manakala gagal panen yang lebih besar ini, itu jangan sampai terjadi dampak yang lebih luas yang mengakibatkan rakyat kita tidak bisa makan atau kelaparan. Karena itu maka antisipasi untuk selanjutnya, mau tidak mau pemerintah harus melakukan impor. Ini tidak dianjurkan, tidak diharuskan, tetapi perlu dihitung secara cermat sehingga panen masyarakat, panen rakyat yang ada itu juga bisa diselamatkan dan kebutuhan secara keseluruhan juga bisa terpenuhi.
Furthermore, Sulaiman demands the government to fulfill the basic needs of the people and mitigate the risk of food crisis and famine disasters. Helmi Darmawan, TVR Parlemen, report. Upcoming next, we have more information addressing the drought issue in Indonesia, only on House News. Entering the peak of dry season, various parties need to increase their readiness to face forest and land fires. This includes mountainous areas which designed as national parks and are sensitive to the threat of fire. Indonesia is currently facing a major challenge as they deal with a series of forest and land fires happening in many parts of the country. These impacted areas include the highly landscapes of Java, as well as regions in Sumatra and Borneo, known for their high fire risk. The fire on Teletabis Hill, Mount Bromo, Lumajang, East Java, ignited during a pre-wedding photoshoot, remains unextinguished even 5 days after it began. Reports indicate the fire continues to spread and has even reached the village area in Malang. The fire has resulted in the closure of the tourist spot also known as Land Above the Clouds. Extinguishing efforts in the area are still being hampered by strong winds. Meanwhile, in a separate incident, Mount Arjuna, also in East Java, has fallen victim to yet another fire outbreak. This time, the fire is alleged to caused by hunters using the flames to push wild animals out of the woods. The fire continues to expand due to strong winds. The ongoing forest and land fires in Indonesia is a reminder of the consequences that can arise from negligence. By being mindful of our actions and taking responsible measures, we can contribute to the preservation and protection of Indonesia's precious natural resources. The combination of dry weather and high temperatures can create fires to spread rapidly. To ensure the safety of ourselves and our communities, here are some crucial tips to prevent fires during the dry season. The dry season can be a beautiful time of the year with its warm, sunny days and clear skies. However, it also brings an increased risk of wildfires and home fires due to dry vegetations and high temperatures. To safeguard your home, property, and the environment, it's crucial to take proactive measures to prevent fires during this period. One of the leading causes of fire incidents is the careless disposal of cigarette butts. It is crucial to avoid smoking in areas prone to fires such as forest or dry grasslands. Always ensure that cigarettes are completely extinguished before disposing them in containers. During the dry season, it is important to closely monitor the use of stoves and other electrical appliances. Never leave them unattended while in use and make sure to turn them off properly when not in use. In the event of small fire breaking out, having the right firefighting tools on hand can make all the difference. Make sure to educate yourself and your family on how to use these tools effectively and safely. By following these crucial tips, we can reduce the risk of fire incidents. Let us prioritize fire safety and work together to protect ourselves and our communities during this dry season. As communities all around the world struggle with serious problems, the destructive effect of droughts are felt everywhere, leading to severe lack of water, destroyed crops, and looming danger of food insecurity. Droughts are natural disasters bringing challenges and hardships affecting not only agriculture but also access to drinking water and everyday necessities. Droughts inflict severe damage on agriculture, causing crops to wither and die due to the prolonged absence of rainfall. This devastating impact often leads to crop losses, food insecurity, and economic hardships. One of the most devastating impacts of drought is the scarcity of drinking water sources. As rivers, lakes, and underground dry up, access to clean and safe drinking water becomes increasingly limited. The scarcity of drinking water not only leads to dehydration but also facilitates the spread of waterborne disease. During droughts, water scarcity significantly impacts these essential aspects of human life. Lack of water for personal hygiene increases the risk of disease, especially in densely populated areas. Droughts have consequences that extend beyond the environmental domain. The impacts of drought on crops, drinking water sources, and daily water needs are alarming, highlighting the urgent need for comprehensive measures to address this global issue. And that's the House News for today. Thank you for watching. I am Dadi Ramadan, and I'll see you in the next episode of House News only on TVR Parlemen.